Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Graceless Gamers. I'm Will.
I'm Brooke.
And today we're playing Marie's Room. So let's get started. Opening monologue, as usual.
Third time recording this.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Are you noticing anything?
Mm-mm.
It's not even the same room.
What?
Look.
What do you mean? It's the same room.
No. When it loaded him just now, before we did this, we were by chairs and boxes.
Oh.
That's probably why. I think the game crashed. Okay, let's get exploring. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Aw. Also,
Zoom.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
amen, sister.
Is
Fair
that
enough.
me? Oh my god, the hair.
Zoom
What
in.
was I thinking?
Oh, she must be the one with the bangs.
Mmm.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Hey guys, I know you wanted to, have some time alone, but hey, I'm here too.
Oops, sorry.
What, more than
got a
100
cold.
again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
You have to deal
Global
with...
warming is a bitch. I don't care if you're from Antarctica.
Woo! Too close. Let's go in here.
Are literally all their hall photograph things, are they all just moving? That's cool.
Don't hate, appreciate. Aw, I wish there was a story here. It's really cute. Aw, 12. Oh.
It doesn't go past 12.
Oh.
How curious. I don't actually know anything, but who knows?
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did?
Probably not.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend.
Breached your
And
privacy.
I loved you
pretty easily.
unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not
Then
be
she
all
wasn't.
right.
I do not like where this is going.
I don't either. She has a great taste in rooms, though.
Yeah?
Like, this is gorgeous. This makes me think, oh, look, it's the music from the game.
Yeah, we ended up actually muting the music just because we're pretty sure it's copyright and we don't want to deal with that.
It's beautiful music, though, and whoever wrote it did a
I'm
really
not
good
a
job.
shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
I'm not a heartless. I'm a nobody.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm hyping too hard on Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, okay?
He
Sparkling
had
cheeks.
money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
I don't like
She
that.
asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
That's a nice deck you've got there.
Shut up.
It's nice and throbbing.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
I'm sorry.
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, that was...
You shut your
Every
stupid
Tuesday,
mouth.
the food trucks would roll in. Me
I
and
love food
Marie
trucks.
never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside. just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
And it
Aw.
gets sadder. It's just getting sadder and sadder.
Yeah.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Okay. I mean, you can create a staircase to obesity.
Hey, look.
I love those shoes. Those are like my favorite.
Mr. Torres
I was
and Marie
hoping a big
were
old-
robbed in their own house. Not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed. Almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while. Stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
I'm trying to be entertaining with this, but it's hard because it's sad.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
By the way, I'm very glad that when you opened the drawer, a big pink thing didn't come out.
She
That's the
hated
first
my
thought I had.
cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Vancouver. Never been, but I would like to.
Why is there just a mouse?
Because there was a cat. That's a cat.
Bumblebee! Oh my god! They
Where's-
named him Bumblebee.
Where's the curtain?
Oh.
Beer bottle. Okay, now we're
Mr.
talking
Torres
about stuff I
loved
like.
that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently, they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
There's a lot of illusion here, but I don't see us actually going anywhere yet.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to check the journal.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
What?
So, you know, I've seen your cousin on a desk. It was blue.
If that's a Five Nights at Freddy's reference, I swear. Well, the
Marie
thing
always
about
dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went. Think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie
Wait.
there. Then again, she always
Isn't that
was a
background?
dreamer. I bet she loved it.
I'm gonna scan that.
She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Eh. Eh.
I don't know where my QR code scanner is.
Your butt.
Oh yeah, there it is. Hold on.
Oh, you make that that couch fart, Will.
Oh, hush. Well done. Well done, you. Thank you so much for playing Marie's Room.
Aw.
That is cool. Okay, I applaud you, game designers. Now I'm like 100% on board with this game. Butt stuff. The password is butt stuff. I know Marie.
Library, is that what it says?
It does say library. Surely that can't be the password to her laptop. Heh. Dick.
Oh, did it say it
It's
wasn't?
butt stuff.
Oh, I hit the wrong.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Shadow person.
I'm assuming it's gonna be one word.
Apparently so. Click it. Kitty gif. Click it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I'm waiting for some hot... Yes!
Yay!
I love that gif.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Can
I
I
love
just leave him there?
Yeah, we got stuff to do. So just
One day,
Ah.
I
And as-
just had to know what's up with all the
I
cats.
don't like the tabs.
She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation.
Oh no, that's
She
true.
wanted to be more like them.
Yeah, they like to step on mine. Like to
When
step on my nuts all the time.
Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
I see. All I can think of is
Marie.
the bald guy from
What were you thinking?
GTA 5.
You know that's illegal.
You know you can't do that. This makes the
Why
kitty
does
get
someone
kinda
need to
sour
get
now.
hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office, see if we can start up a conversation. Ooh, see, I could see this going really, really bad.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
I'm more impressed that Trevor had her email address. I mean, that feels like that's kind of a dying thing now.
Okay, that's all I can click. I didn't like anything about that.
Is this going somewhere? Oh, I guess you gotta click the TV now, huh?
Yeah, I'm just walking around until I see.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it
You make that
and
sound like
chose
a
to
bad-
work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Hated that thing.
Well, okay, that's... Thank you. That was a very brief...
Have you seen this
string of
man?
burglaries.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Guess he did some bad stuff.
I
Oh,
thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
I guess it's time to check the journal again.
Yeah.
Look like we...
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Disgusting, but cheap.
Ew.
I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Trouble in Friendship Town.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees
You
in
know, that
Mr.
actually is a
Jones's
good
garden had them.
description.
I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
I love cats. So not afraid that's... Man, keep going. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe in me. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. All is now harmed. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kind of annoying, but yet we all have a different story to tell. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill. Best nights ever. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I've even tried the cops. They just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A full jar of candy. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and hurt her and get herself hurt. Or worse, she'd go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. Apparently, so Trevor is Kelsey's boyfriend, and because now they're friends.
Oh.
What? There's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again.
Trevor killed her cat.
Figured that.
And he's the one who broke in and bashed her.
Huh. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard but would never commit such a violent act. Looking at the torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. That's all there is. Have we gone through everything?
No.
Can we go downstairs? Well, no, it's Marie's room.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. I'm not a shadow person. Yeah.
I don't want to hear the monologue on that again. I'm not liking this, though. I'm not liking
Food
where this is all
rescue.
going.
Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
I can't tell where they're at right now. Like, it kind
I
of
couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was
so
Mr.
she's
Jones's
so lame.
pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
This is a shit show that keeps getting worse.
Does that say phone?
Does say
That's
phone.
Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Have you seen a 5-figure?
I have not, but now that you mention it, let's look around.
You just want to finish this in one go?
Yeah, we're gonna finish it in one go, and we'll just cut the episode as we need to.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
You already looked at the orange peels.
I'm seeing if there's anything I missed. Because obviously new stuff is popping
Yeah,
up.
it always pops up when you look at new stuff, but...
I wore
Oh, there
those a
you go.
lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Oh, man. You didn't look at desk lamp yet.
Yeah, I did.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Also, ew, Jen. And I just alienated some of the audience. You didn't look at her
Trevor.
shirt.
Yeah.
What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later. Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound. Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Journal updated. You already looked at Rubik's Cube. Are you sure you looked at Desk Lamp?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie
March?
party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Oh, it's a number, that's right.
Yeah, it's a 5-digit number. I was going to say if it was 4-digit, I would have said it would have been like 0403 or 0304, something like that.
Okay.
We need a 5-digit number somewhere from the room. Check the journal. Maybe it's in the journal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go. Okay. Did I check that?
No, that's the thing that needs the number.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That might be when the game is over, actually.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you start on the final page you were on.
How do I go through?
Okay, so you can hit previous, which is on the left page.
Okay.
Back. There's a 5. The fucking swear jar.
No.
9.
Oh.
4.
Okay.
So we got 3.
3.
Nothing. 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9, 5. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
Yep.
Back. Let's open that baby.
You
I
remember
need
it?
to find the key.
3, 4, 9, 5,
A
1.
5-figure number.
You said 4?
Yes.
9?
You want to go the other way for that one.
Yeah.
9, 5, 1. I swear I might be Rain Man.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey. Oh
No,
my
Goodwill.
God.
Goodwill. Oh God, we did the wrong thing. Put it back. Put it back.
The
You
past,
done fucked up.
like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen
Actually,
Hawking
is a
said
good
that.
point.
I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there,
Happens
staring
all
at
the
the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie,
Dang.
I told you not to mess with me. But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me,
right now.
added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Oh my God. Answer the phone.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the
Is that
journal.
a stain? On the right. Is that a stain?
Yeah.
Ah, man. This is like really crazy.
I guess I should read it one more time.
Hold on, I'm looking at that page on the left. I don't know if I read that the first time, but I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. It had all been bullshit, and I am so stupid. I should have realized it that Lala night and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer. I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Jeez. Oh my goodness.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Oh,
I mean, I've dealt with some real trauma just now. I mean, I could do with a trauma puke right now. All right, guys, that was Marie's room.
that was so sad.
Like, I'm sure there was more we could have looked up and found. I mean, once we found the code, that's all we really needed to do. But
I think we hit everything. I looked in every nook and cranny.
but jeez.
But man,
Oh my, I don't have words for this.
that was a beautiful story, though.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a beautiful story, but it was beautifully told.
Yeah,
It's a tragic story.
it's a sad story. It's tragic, and it's
Like, I can tell you anytime when you have a weapon of any sort, like, when you pull that trigger, you have to, like, know everything know exactly what you're doing. Like, that is the heaviest thing you can do.
yeah, it is.
And I hope I never have to.
Me too.
But anyway, so thanks again for joining us on this
Somber moment.
somber moment. If you liked it, subscribe, like, and tell your friends about us. We want to grow our Graceless family. Until then, though, stay graceless, guys.
Stay graceless.